Hey there, it's Anthony from California. I've been working on an animated film called Gregory in the Cave for the last few months. It's a story about a little dinosaur named Gregory who, how surprising, found out he was living in a cave his whole life. This has taken a few months to develop, and I still have a lot more work to do. But the work of a stop-motion animator is divided into just a few steps. Step 1. Planning. When it comes to stop motion, unless it's abstract animation, it is nothing without a story. Mine needs a story. When it comes to creating a story, it is important to have well-developed characters and an interesting idea. As I already have my movie being based on the allegory of the cave by Plato, I only had to focus on the characters. Gregory is your typical cartoon hero. Friendly, curious, and never taking no for an answer. When working on this character, I tried to give him that kind of SpongeBob feel. Not the new SpongeBob that gets into a bunch of dumb musical numbers and stuff, but the old SpongeBob that could be annoying but still a lovable character by the end of the show. Sure, I'm a little annoying, and Michael's a stick in the mud, and Fox has no self-esteem, but to that I am not a stick in the mud. Gregory has no idea what he's talking about. Ah, Michael, the no funny business, all serious English guy. In every comedy, there has to be at least one straight man to set up the jokes for the less serious characters. And that straight man is Michael. And if you want to roast someone, do it properly. That wasn't a roast, it's more like a microwave. Don't let his hard blue exterior fool you, though. He's as kind-hearted and caring as the rest. Most of all to his pal Fox, the timid one of the group. And despite his small size, he can still get his point across and save the day.
I'm not leaving without our friend. Never mind, let's just go.
Most of the time. Now you're probably thinking, okay, we have a hero, a straight man, and a little guy. Where's the trickster? Well, look no further, because here's Jay, a fast-talking hairdresser straight from the crafts district. What does he do? Basically gets himself in as much trouble as he possibly can. But even though he caused lots of trouble, none of the gang could live without him. Well, good for you, G. I gotta go. Well, maybe except for Peck. Can you be quiet? The festival is starting. Combine the straight man attitude of Michael and the slapstick antics of Jay, and you have Peck. He's just an average Joe that got caught in the netting of the gang's misadventure. I'm not affiliated with these people. But enough about the film. It's time to learn about the production. Step 2. Filming. This can be the most time-consuming and difficult part of the process, but if you have the patience and ingenuity to fix all the mistakes that are made during filming, you can make it to the editing portion without this happening to you. That happens a lot, but all you have to do is be aware of your surroundings and have a good setup for your capture device. But then there's still the problem with unrealism. Not sure if that's a real term or not, but it's basically filming that doesn't look realistic. Here are some tips to avoid those things while making stop motion. Make sure you remember physics and natural movement. Without these two elements, you might as well be filming a poltergeist. Oh my god. What was that? Why? Anyway, without the use of physics and natural movement, it'll look like an invisible hand is moving the objects, rather than them moving themselves. To emphasize these elements, have the characters ease in and out of their movements, like people do in real life. This is accomplished by moving the characters slightly in the beginning, regular movements in the middle, and once again, slight movements at the end. It is also good to have controlled light so you can film at any time of day that you want. Otherwise, you're going to get light fluctuations like this. Notice how it looks like there's some kind of lightning storm? That doesn't work out during filming. Alright, now here's where the real magic of the movie comes out. Step 3. Post-production. Probably the easiest part of making a movie. It begins with putting all the shots you've made together into one big scene. Just make sure they're in order though. Next is adding sound effects. It's good to script these because you might mess them up. These sounds include sound effects you get off the internet and narrations that you make with your microphone.
Like this one.
And with Movie Maker, if the sound doesn't work out the way you want it, you can edit it, like shown here. For music, you can use Incompetech.com. All the music has no copyright. I have made a discovery. What is it? We live in a cave and we're trying to buy a huge city. That made no sense. Slow down. We live in a cave. Do we now?